Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! It's your buddy Cooper here, and today, me and Sartorius are going to take on some really tough opponents. It's not like I'm doing this on purpose, we just haven't found any medium-level opponents in a long time. So, let's just do our best, and hopefully defeat the Anca, who is a powerful warrior duelist, and Mathew, who I don't have full memories of, but I'm going to assume he's skill drain, or possibly just a high tribute damage deck. Alright, duel. Full is a good start. With your field spell is super nice. You can also start her, but it wouldn't be the best start with her. He also— oh shit, you should not start her set. That's the worst position for her to be in. And the Skylord spell card is his only brick that— well, yeah, it's his only brick I couldn't take out of his deck. And because of A-Forces, she destroys her face down. Oh, why did he play her? And like, if you played her face up, then we would have got full anyway, but you played her face down because you hate me. Doesn't really matter. I drew Mirror Force, so it's actually a good start. I'm going to activate Stray Lambs. I'm going to oh, I can't do two. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to set you. I'm going to set you. I'm going to set you. They would never Mirror Force. They have too much back row they rely on. Mataza kind of ruins this, which is why I'm happy we got Mirror Force. That sucks that we lost our our card, but that's fine. He just made my tokens even stronger. Oh, he is just a big beater deck. Actually, that attack is only beneficial to us. That attack only benefits us. We have all the tokens in the world now. And I get to draw. Oh my god. I'm glad I did that. Now we can Mirror Force, because we're not losing all these tokens. Thank you, sir. I don't care what you do anymore. I don't care anymore. If I lose to another Swords, it's limited to one in this game. Doesn't feel like it, does it? It really doesn't. Alright, at least summon Light Ruler. You just hate me, don't you? You just hate me. Mataza. Oh, it's not Mataza. Okay, you know what? Because she chose that monster, it's fine. We only gain with that. Yep. So be it. Brain Control is a good card to get. I could go Worldo if I want to save Light Ruler for later, and it actually might be worthwhile in this case. I'm going to set it because there is still a chance he'll get his his field spell. We'll keep the full around. Actually, just to prove it, look. Oh, we can't special summon him. Oh, so tokens don't work that way. Well, that's fine. We can still use them for the world, and we both run a lot of worlds. It still has value, even if we can't get with scapegoats. Alright, that's fine. The world comes through, and then we get even more monsters, which means you'll have to attack me, which means I get more draw power. And 3100 defense, they're never getting through that. We have nothing to worry about. I hate swords, though. I hate swords so much. Goblins. Alright, Toon Goblins will have to wait. 3000 attack is starting to get a little scary. I admit it. Thank you for letting me draw. So the world will have no effects now, but that's actually kind of a good thing. You might want to Brain Control to get Light Rule. Oh, shit! You could have fucked. Ah, damn it. You cost us a lot to get that guy out. Brain Control could have got rid of something too. And you know what? You at least got the Tails effect, which might end up being a bad thing. I'm surprised you played the Skylord. It's a useless card. At best, it would have been for discarding. Alright, so even though the tokens don't work for the freaking Light Force guy, that's fine. We don't need it for the Light Ruler. They at least work out in other ways. Though I could take Scapegoats out of his deck now. Even though it would buy him turns, so I guess it's not the worst. I don't know. I don't know. They haven't been a problem. It just means we have one less option than I thought we had. Scapegoats aren't good for the world, though. Oh, no. Do they work in the world? So, like, other effect? Maybe it could be good. Okay, let's go for draw power. Of course. Oh, like I said, Scapegoats are going to come in handy. Jesus Christ, are you serious? Swords into Mirror Force into Jesus. Alright, good news. Yeah, scapegoats don't matter. Since they can't be used for those tributes, we're not going to be able to summon the world. The only thing we need to do is get full out. Full will buy us time. I think my partner has one in his hand, at least I hope he does. And I get to draw cards, so... Oh, more, okay. If I can get another world, that'd be good. And the goblins are technically helping us, even though they're kind of strong now. Yeah, there's no... It might have been worth it to bring control just to get rid of some of these monsters. Get rid of the 2-toon goblins. It's over. If he says he ends his turn, it's over. Okay, we lost. I'll take scapegoats out of his deck. I know it saved us right there, but at the end of the day, it's just a draw we don't need. Yeah, see, if you would have brain control crashed them together, then we would never have had to deal with those. But that is a pretty... It's not even that high tier of a play. It is a play, though. Dang it. Swords, once again, is our undoing. We would have been completely fine if they didn't have a bunch of turns to build up. Because let's say we get Mirror Forced earlier, then we have time to make a comeback from that. I might keep scapegoats in my deck, though. I don't know. Yeah, because look, we're forced to have Skylord and White Veil. White Veil doesn't work with one of his monsters. Just take scapegoats out. Stray Lamb still works really good with my Worldo card, though. So I'm not taking out Stray Lambs. That still has value to me. We could take out scapegoats. I'll add... You know what? We could take out one Valhalla. It did come in handy, but we'll take it out. We'll add... Let's see. I want special summoning. Something to do with special summoning. Something probably fairy related would be good. You know what? Let's type that in specifically. Where's fairy cards? Yeah, let's go with fairy cards. Something to do with special summoning, something to do with fairies. Shining Angel, I guess. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Okay. Making us a pretty monster-heavy deck, but that's fine. If any deck's going to be monster-heavy, let it be the deck that needs 3 tributes. Oh, okay. This is more medium level. Khadim's easy, and Pipin's actually pretty tough sometimes. He's pretty easy in some cases because he's not tactical, but his aggression can be outmatched by our powerful monsters. There we go. With this, the duels will be very one-sided, unless my partner decides to set Empress again, which is... If you're going to play Empress with Light Barrier, there's no reason to do that. Like, if you have the Light Barrier, put her in attack. Like, put Emperor in attack mode right now, because there's no point in putting him in defense mode. And you also have 2 traps, but that will be very heavy stormable, so I'd say just play Saku. No? Okay. That's okay. And they didn't get it anyway. Oh, well, you know what? It's not swords. It'll just... Oh, this game. This game, though. Which card do you want me to use? That one? Well, I mean, if that's what you want me to use, I'll do it. I would have ignored that card if I got Light Barrier, because then I would have just went for double Emperor. But since I didn't, I don't want to weaken our Emperors with my unluck. Rhoda means nothing. We don't have to worry. No, Karate Man's cool, but like I said, they have Nightmare Still Cage, so we don't have to worry. Playing in attack mode is actually pretty foolish. Okay. Partner, I need you to get... you know what? You could summon Temperance. That's a play. We're not going to have Light Barrier anymore, but you could totally summon Temperance. Especially since I've never seen you mess up an effect ever. Sure, you want to take away a monster while doing so? That's fine. I see that as a win. Yeah, no, this was a very valuable play, all things considered. I like it. Never messes up an effect. Yeah, this guy's busted in that sense. His only weakness is swords and Mirror Force. In that order. Karate Man buffing himself to stop the Emperor, but we have 2 Oh, dude, that Mirror Force is so valuable right now. Dude. The duel's over. Oh, come on! Well, now it's worse than swords. Oh my god. I'm just gonna set this. I'll put you in defense mode. I can't believe it. Today's, like, it's been happening a lot lately. What's with all the stall, not even stall, but the classic stall cards? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to get rid of the card. That's unfortunate. That's fine. He had 2. I can't believe it. That's fine, because it gives us the tokens I need to summon to Worldo. Widespread's good too. We don't really need it, but we'll take it. Okay, this has been a slightly ridiculous. Can we go back to normal now? I'm starting to feel like the game is just like cheesing us, or it's like, hi, look at this. Everyone's got swords. Everyone's got freaking Stolish cards. Alright, World, we've been waiting for you. Please don't get your negative effect. That's all I ask of you. Do not get your negative effect. If we can get heads, that's pretty damn good. That's the end of the duel. Okay. Thanks to the power of heads, we should win now. I will activate Premature Burial. It does not matter what I choose, unless they got Mirror Force in this time. Doesn't matter what I choose, we're going for game. I attack. Honestly, we're probably strong enough with just you. Oh, we could have gone with the other one. Either way, like I said, it's already game. Thanks to the World's effect, even if we don't win this turn, we technically win this turn. Alright, another 14 just to make them feel it. The full had 0 attacks, so I couldn't win that way. Let's just win. Yep, World's effect. I can get rid of any monster I want. It would not make a difference. I'll still do it the right way, but still. Alright, Pipin, that's real nice. I hope you enjoyed your turn. And my partner has it. Feels good when it finally works out, but my god, 2 freaking more. If they were actually stronger, we would have struggled because of the 2 Nightmare Steel cages, but they were not that strong. Not like those 2 with their swords into Mirror Force. Wow, this is busy. Wow, Bastion in the Bastion with a new deck? Yo, what? We're near the end of the Let's Play, and you're telling me that there are still more decks to be found? What is this ridiculousness? What is this? How many duelists must we face to see every deck in the game? Because we fight basically everybody. If we see a new deck, we do it. Like, obviously, we maybe not going to see all the banned decks, but that's fine. Bastion number 6. Alright, Mr. Bastion number 6. Let's see if you can handle... the Lovers would be good, since you are basically a cheater. Its chances of survival are not good, though. However, Bastion might not be that strong. We don't know what his deck is. It's a brand new deck, which means it's probably a different element than the ones we've seen before. For once, I did not draw one of my tributes, which is very unfortunate. We're going to play this turn as if we know he has a Mirror Force or something of insane value. Let's see if he does anything with that. No? Okay. We're playing this turn as if we know he has something of value. What is this deck? Alright. A flip summon Deslakuta. Nothing to think about there. It's just a card. That is... fine. God damn it. I mean, luckily I had Shining Angel, but god damn it otherwise. What are the odds Emperor would fail? Hell, if Empress fails, that's you just go Nova Summoner. Because my luck is so bad, I can never just go for what I want. That's fine. Jesus Christ, did this guy have a lot of stuff for us, but that's fine. Monster Reborn into the World is a perfect play. Do not use Mind Control. Right into the World. That's fine too. That is a great play because you know you're just going to work. That is perfectly good. Great job. Like if it were me, I couldn't make that risky play. But because it's him, he can do whatever the hell he wants. The only cards that don't work are his coin flip cards. Those are the ones that might go bad. Like Suit of Sword in his hand right now. Book of Life. Are you a zombie deck? What, does that mean you have Rikoki in your hand? Like, what kind of zombie deck are you? Alright, Bastion, you're not really showing off much of your new deck, I'm not gonna lie. And you're not gonna get to either, so... I guess I'll end this duel myself. Monster Reborn, strongest card engraved. Nova Summoner, it's the only card engraved. And then the lovers. We summon 5 monsters. That means we get extra money for that. Do not care what I get. That's completely fine. We know it's Deslacuda, so Lord of D, go ahead. Destroy it. The lovers, get in there. And finally, the strength. Hey, perfect victory against Bastion using a deck we've never seen. The only real question is, what the hell was it? It seems like it's a zombie deck, but he didn't do anything. So it might not be a very well built one. That's what happens when I duel sloppily. Yeah, they'll become one with the light. Alright, we got ourselves a 3rd heart with Sartorius. It is time. Sartorius, we're coming to the end of your story. But, I'm not gonna lie, you have some problems, but you're still much more enjoyable than my last partner. And it is fun to use these cards. The only thing I don't like is... You're kind of bad. You're kind of really bad. Yeah. It's like, if you just played your cards better, we'd have no trouble. Other than that, I blame swords and stall-ish strategies that have screwed us over in the past. If it weren't for those cards screwing us over, we would have been fine. Speaking of which, can we have one duel where there's none of that? Like, I know we just have one with Bastion, but like, this is a story duel. I'd like this story duel to go well. Even if I am going 4th. Okay. I drew, instead of my 2 worlds, I drew 2 light rulers. That's not great. That card's really good, depending on how you use it. Emperor, it's great. Let's get a heal off, even though every time I've seen you use Light Barrier, they always pop our monsters, because we never get the heal. Well, we get to heal, but she wanted it. She definitely wanted this to happen. Yeah, that's going to be a lot harder to kill. That is going to be a problem, and you didn't start with any trap cards. The only good news is you have Hangman in your hand. So you can go for Monster Reborn into Hangman. He started with his best monster. Okay, things are getting dangerous. I'm going to have to just make it so we can make it to my partner's turn, so he can use either the Strength or the Hangman. Both would have positive effects. A lot of back row from the opponent. I do have Mirror Force. Okay, let's activate Giant Trunade. Then we're going to make a smart play where we set this card instead of activating it. We're going to activate Stray Lambs. Our only goal is to make sure we have monsters left over for my partner. We're going to set this card. We're going to set this card. And unless she has Heavy Storm, my partner has a perfect setup for his turn. What? Why? I mean, it's funny. I'll give you that. I love a good comedy, but what the hell? Why'd you do that? I am slightly confused. Light Barrier, let's go. You could go for the lovers, or yeah, I was going to say, just get Hangman. Get Tails. Tails, this is good effect. Because he's the Hangman, the opposite is better for him. The lovers, sure. You can actually Monster Born the Red Eyes, and I'd totally be happy with that. You're not going to do that. It's like when the opponents have good cards in their grave, he ignores them. It's really weird. It's really weird. And now they get it. Do you see the problem? I mean, yeah, they would have had one anyway, but we would have had one which could have crashed. They're going to get 2 now. Oh my fucking god. Why don't you monster... This is the second time you not Monster Reborning might cost us a duel. I already used every card I had to keep us alive. I don't have anything else. I'm bricked. This is the second time, old man. I know he's actually pretty young, but what's wrong with you? All right, I could get Hangman back, but then it'd be luck-based whether or not I actually get the right effect. Oh, no, I can't. I used he had Monster Reborn. All right, unless they have Mirror Force, this should be fine. We actually want them to destroy this monster by battle. Okay, let's get some heavy damage, putting them really low. We still have the strength, which would result in victory as long as we die by battle. That card's a little dangerous, but there's no zombie world. It's just our life points are going to take a bit of a hit. Shining Angel, let's keep it going. Where's the Nova? Nova Summoner. I just need to end on a monster my partner can summon with. So no lovers, which I couldn't pick anyway. I know the Fool's good, but let's just thin out our deck. Okay, we can use the strength to use the red eyes to destroy the red eyes and to destroy Paladin. We can use nothing, actually. I can't help you with Paladin. I can only help you with everything else. Just get Shining Angel. He's going to tribute it no matter what. All right, we'll use our strength. Make sure you steal the one that isn't attached to Premature Burial. That's my only ask. And we can use Mind Control to win the duel. Okay. Emperor is a... No! Why are you... You're so bad at using Monster Reborn. You're so bad. You have your field spell. You have Mind Control. You have the Strength. The Strength being the card that wins it. You didn't do it. I'm sorry? Do you know about Mirror Force? Is that why? Is there a Mirror Force? Okay, you knew about... You know, if you Mind Controlled and Strength, we could have killed them. We could have killed all their monsters with said Mirror Force. Instead, we're gonna lose the story duel. God, he's so bad. Dude, that Monster Reborn was so garbage. Like, I've seen some bad Monster Reborns in my day, but that takes the cake. Emperor will at least have 1900 attack to give me one more turn, but my hand is a complete brick. The fact that I got us this far is insane. Like, I've given you all the tools. You just have to play the cards somewhat well. I mean, it is unfortunate they had Mirror Force and they had all the revive, but if you use Monster Reborn when they had a good card in the grave, it only results in our victory. There is no downside. Alright, best I can do is try to go for some big damage and understand that the duel's probably over. Alright, I attack. I attack you. Of course. Let's just lose. I'm ready to die. Wait a minute. Oh, if I had one more turn. Wow, you suck, dude. You actually suck. Like, you're not Kagemaru bad. You actually have plays, but you're bad. You're bad at doing stuff. How is a character bad at using Monster Reborn? The AI uses it correct. The enemy AI uses it correctly. There's a 2400 beater monster in the grave, and you're like, nah. Nah, let's just leave that there. Alright, Sartorius, let's try a little harder this time. You have your field spell. Great start. Now, she might have hers and might ruin this, but you can guarantee a double tribute monster, and you have 2 revival cards, and a thievery card, which we don't technically need. Card is safe return, that's fine. Yeah, they did. Damn it. That's going to make the... We lost the duel when it was easy. This is where the duel's actually going to be difficult. This is going to suck. We can't tribute summon anymore. Our entire deck relies on tributing. She can't... Oh, that card doesn't stop her from tributing. Technically, this card still works, though, right? Because it's not a tribute, it's a special summon. Yeah. But because they stole our monster, I can't go into it. And Shining Angel will be stolen as well. And the Emperor could maybe crash with it, but that's about it. And I can't risk me using Emperor now that we've lost Light Barrier. I'd rather just thin out the deck and hopefully, you know, end up in a different form. Okay. I have plenty of monster cards, so I want to thin out my deck. In my hand, I mean. So I want to run out of monster cards if I can. If anything, I'm going to give him a monster he can destroy right now. Yeah, I'm going to give you a monster to destroy. This way I don't draw another Shining Angel. If I draw a monster, let it be Nova Summoner. Then I'm going to give us a monster that'll keep us somewhat safe. Since we can't tribute summon anyway, like, we just need invincible monsters. You just have to put it in defense mode. Oh, god damn it. I even got the negative effect. Not like it matters at this point. That's good, though. Them stealing that is good for us. So, partner, you put that in defense mode. Sorry, got the negative effect. Oh, your field spell changes everything. But because I got the negative effect, you're going to have to use Premature Burial or monster. No. No, it's better to wait. Alright. Well, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Please use your field spell. I am begging you to use your field spell. Please tribute the monster in defense mode or the Fool. Oh, we can't because of the Fool's effect. Yeah, fair enough. Another Crystal Slicer, but this is one of those cases where it's actually okay. Alrighty then. That Crystal Slicer would have been fine, but then again, who cares? He gets two monsters for this. And sure, unless he goes double Emperor. If he goes double Emperor, he's a genius. Dude! Okay, hold up. I'm getting hype. My man! There we go. Even the Fool can fight now. I mean, it's not going to beat anything on the field, but it can fight. That is such a positive effect. Great job from Sartorius. See, that makes up for some plays. Not all of them, but some of them. There we go. We got lucky he drew that field spell. We got rid of the problem. And even though the Fool is kind of screwing us over on tributes, it can stick around because it can at least do damage now. Oh no, we can tribute. He just chose not to until now, which makes no sense. That makes no fucking sense. Why are you like this? Interesting choice from her. Okay. Now it makes a little more sense. As long as she doesn't have her field spell, we're fine with this. She's trying to get it. That's not good. But, oh my god. Seriously? What's your hand? Holy cow. If she gets Zombie World out of this, that'll be crazy. Alright, Red Eyes. Luckily, we can still technically beat it. We'll take that monster from you. We have plenty of life points thanks to all the healing. And the strength is 2,800 attacks. So we're chilling. It's just weird that he summoned the strength main phase 2 when it made no sense. God damn it. I bet you if I summon the Emperor, it'll be the bad effect. Just because its life is like that sometimes. I summon the Emperor just to test the theory. Oh. The gods are good. I take everything back. The gods are good, and now I'm an ungodly... you can't stop me anymore. Our power is infinite. We have 3 Emperors with all positive effects on the field. That's 1,500 extra attack. My 0 attack point monster now has 1,500 attack points. Sure, we don't have enough to win the duel on this turn, but it's over unless I see swords. Unless I see swords, it's over. Oh, wait, do I have another attack? Oh, I do have another attack. Whoops, I couldn't even tell. Never mind, it's over. GG's. Thank God, Sartorius. Alright. You're not very good, Sartorius. That first duel kind of proved it. You are not very good. But when things go right, they feel pretty damn good. So you're not useless. You're just a problem. And I think that's fine. Alright, to make this episode a little more interesting, we're not going to end it just yet. We're also going to go buy a box of cards. Just for the fans. Just for the fans out there. I know cards have kind of lost value to us, so we're not really that interested. We own every card in the game that we need to own. It would be nice to have more copies of certain cards, but the game gods are cruel. Alright, game gods. One more Nimble Momonga. So I can make other decks. One more Nimble Momonga. You can do this. I believe in you. Whoa! That's a god tier pull. Damn, that's a good pull. Okay, well, Earth God, Giant Gaia plate, that's really good. That's a really good pull. I'm quite happy with that. Alrighty, folks, I'll be seeing you all next time. Sartorius and I have a lot of work to do. He is not a very good duelist, but next episode will be a tournament. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.